maybe 5,000 years, maybe much longer, have learned to specialize in sunlight over many fields. The price which we pay for specialization in conscious attention is ignorance of everything outside its field. We can resist. If you concentrate on a figure, you tend to ignore the background. You tend, therefore, to see the world in a disintegrated aspect. You take separate things and events seriously, imagining that these really do exist, when actually they have the same kind of existence as an individual's interpretation of a Rorschach blot. They're what you make out of it. In fact, our physical world